You know, after putting all the books together that I bought this month, I'm totally realizing that I have a slight addiction to a certain publishing company. No, this is not a problem, and no, I will not stop. But let's begin. Hi everyone, my name is Holly, and in today's video I am going to be doing my October book haul. So I actually held myself back this month. I know, shocker. But every single book that I have here I am so incredibly excited about, and that's obviously the way it should be. I mean, who buys books that they know nothing about? Pfft, not BookTube. So the very first book I have here to show you is Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. This is a space opera vibed science fiction, and I don't think I have ever read a space opera, so I'm incredibly excited to be finally dipping my feet in. I'm pretty sure most of you have heard of the Expanse TV series on the Sci-Fi Channel, which is based on this book series right here, which is a pretty large universe, and it solely takes place within our solar system, and it follows two perspectives. One character, a captain of a transport ship, and the other character being an investigator, so it kind of has this detective thriller mystery vibe to it, but in space. So hyped for that alone. I don't think I really need to say anything more about this since it's a pretty popular series. The show is popular. There's like 9 books in this series, including novellas, so I have a lot of catching up to do. So I actually had quite a few books sent to me from Orbit Books this month. As you guys know, I work with Orbit kind of often. I absolutely adore their books, and that's the publishing company that I was talking about earlier that I might be addicted to. And the first book they sent me is Cold Iron by Miles Cameron. Miles Cameron is the same author who wrote the Trader Sun cycle, and he has finally come out with a new book in the epic fantasy genre, the one I'm holding. The main character we're following in this story is named Aranther, and he is just your typical farm boy who has decided to leave his life to go to a university to study languages and magic. But on his way there, he ends up stumbling into some trouble and runs into a group of people from his past, which kind of sets the story in motion. Another book that has that classic fantasy storyline that I always freaking love, with that kind of medieval Renaissance environment to it. I'm so excited about this one. The next book that Orbit sent me was Annexed by Rich Larson. This is the first book in a new science fiction series called The Violet Wars, and its main focus is on this city where all of a sudden this alien spaceship has appeared above it, completely cutting it off from its surroundings by this magical fog. Most people have been captured, but the main group of kids that we're following in this have escaped. And they kind of formed this ragtag group in this abandoned movie theater, and I'm guessing they're gonna try and fight back. This is an adult series with YA crossovers, and I think it sounds so fun. And then I have King of Assassins by R.J. Barker, and this is the third and final book to the Wounded Kingdom series. I'm actually not going to talk about this one too much because I will be talking about it a ton in my November TBR. Spoiler alert, you didn't hear that from me just now. And it's basically all about assassins, which sounds like so much fun. I always say that these covers give me Assassin's Creed vibes, and I'm not hating it. And this third one is so much more thicker than the other two. They seem to gradually have gotten thicker, which is crazy and intimidating, but I freaking love it. And the final book that Orbit sent me was The Winter Road by Adrian Selby, and this one comes out November 13th. This is actually one of my most highly anticipated releases of the year. I have been keeping my eye on it. This is, I believe, a adult fantasy standalone, and it's appealing to fans of Mark Lawrence and Joe Abercrombie. So this is possibly a very grim, dark kind of story. So in the story, we are following an ex-veteran female soldier by the name of Tyr, and she sets off on this very dangerous journey to build this road within the untamed wilderness, which used to be her home. But a warlord has risen, and he's terrorizing its people, so I'm guessing her battles are far from over. I can't wait to get into this one even more now, knowing that it's a standalone. That makes it so much more appealing. I truly hope that the story begins and ends seamlessly. I feel like adult epic fantasy standalones are really hard to pull off, so we'll see. The next book that I bought this month is Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. You had to see this coming. Now, this series isn't like an absolute beloved favorite of mine like it is most people, but I still really enjoyed it, so I had to pre-order the final book. Sarah J. Maas is a fantastic writer and storyteller. I'm currently reading it right now, which is crazy because I'm actually currently reading 3 books right now, which is totally not my thing. I always stick to 1 book and that's it, and I really don't know what to do with myself right now. You guys already have seen this in probably every booktuber's book haul, so might as well just get it over with. It is so pretty and sticks out like a sore thumb. And the final books I have on this list is actually a group of books, and that is The Fell Sword by Miles Cameron, Book 2, The Dread Worm, Book 3, and A Plague of Swords, Book 4. And if those were out of order, I am terribly sorry. So you remember that book I just hauled, Cold Iron? Well, here is Miles Cameron's older series that I was mentioning, which is now complete. I hauled the first book in last month's video, and I told you guys that I had already ordered the rest of the series. Well, actually, I still have 1 book that I need, but I am waiting to get that, but see it in a future book haul. This is a fierce and bloody medieval fantasy, and I know it's going to be something that I adore, and I can't wait to go into it. And again, it's only a matter of time until I buy that final book and then marathon them. Alrighty, so here are all the books that I acquired in the month of October. Tell me down below which books that you got this month. I would love to know. Tell me your favorite one that you bought or received. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up for me because it helps me out so much. And don't forget to subscribe. I upload videos every single week. Go ahead and follow me on social media. On Instagram, I'm at Holly Hearts Books, and on Twitter at Holly Niece. And also, don't forget to add me on Goodreads because I will add you as a friend. I would love to follow your reading journey. And until we meet again, happy reading.